a 65 convertible limousine. Check it out. Super cool. It is a prototype, guys. This is not the final. I mean, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday, and I hope you guys had a good weekend. And did you find anything? Let us know. We did not score anything this weekend except for one car. We actually did not even meet up with Bob. He has 3 customs, and I cannot wait to get in the collection. So I'm just going to have to wait till this weekend. One of them is my daughter's, and it's a 67 GT500 in a pink. And I can't wait to get my eyes on it and just see the masterpiece that Bob put together. So speaking of customs, we actually took some time this weekend. It was freezing for Halloween. It was in the 20s. And then yesterday was pretty nice. It was like in the mid to high 50s. The sun was out. It was perfect time to do some painting. And I got some customs done. And this one was for a buddy of mine, local buddy, my buddy Ryan, who hooks it up all the time with some goodies. Check it out. Beautiful, man. This thing came out really nice. It's the 1985 Nissan Pathfinder. And yeah, we got the spare tire painted. I actually had a really nice chrome pin that I ordered, and it looks super realistic. But that is just molded to the plastic itself. But now it looks like a actual spare tire. Got tail lights on there. We left the headlights and grill. I was able to mask it off because the tampos look really good. The vents on the hood were very hard to paint, so they aren't perfect, but it looks really good. This color is awesome, and it is actually in a can, and it is Blue Mist Metallic. Now, that is 106 base coat, and from what he said, it is a rare paint option from factory. So I think this was his wife's car, and she used to have it. And then they had the backup spray paint for it. So he found one. He was like, dude, I'm trying to do this custom. I want to paint it like hers. And I was like, you know what? I got you, my man. So it was a perfect time to paint. It looks amazing. I love this color. So he said I can have the can because I only used a little bit. This thing is full, like beyond full. So I will be using this on Mustangs. So it's going to be a Nissan color that I'll be using for, I don't know. I have some castings in mind, and I can't wait to use it. So Ryan, here is your custom. I'm going to be meeting up with him in a little bit anyways, but wanted to showcase this for you guys. So I did do this one. All right, guys. So I just dropped off the custom to Ryan. My man showed up with a few things, and here we go. This makes number 2 for the Walmart exclusive 1970 Ford Mustang Custom. It is the Freedom or We the People release. And you guys know I do have one. It is the second. So he actually was like, hey, if you want to do a custom, you can open it, do whatever. So I might do a custom with this one. Not too sure just yet. And then he hooked it up with another 67 GT500. Now, the thing that makes this one a little bit different than the other is this is an international. Now, I only have US version, did not have the international. So yet again, another card for me as a cardboard collector, as some call us. But you guys know I love variants or card releases, all that good stuff. So we have a US, now we have international. Now I have to find a shorty, and then I will have all 3. But the last one he hooked it up with, guys, this piece right here. Check out this Johnny, guys. It is a PMD exclusive 1965 convertible, 1 of 5,000. I did look this up before I filmed this, and PMD, I was like, what is PMD? It is Playing Mantis Direct exclusive. This was at a toy fair. I don't know what year it was released out there. Oh, there you go. This Toy Fair Pink 65 was originally meant to be in Johnny Lightning's innovative rock and roller series. When a second series of rock and rollers was not produced, the company decided to release them as an exclusive club car rather than destroy them. Your 1 of 5,000 Mustang convertibles has a serial number ink-jetted on the chassis. For more great club offers, keep reading the news flash. Very cool. So yeah, this was actually supposed to have been released, did not release, and they made it an exclusive. How freaking cool is that? It is the first in the collection. I told him, I was like, dude, I had never seen that before. He was excited. I know a lot of people get excited when they have a Mustang I don't, or they send one that I'm like, holy crap, never seen it. I have the same joy, so I am just excited to add this. Plus, these two right here, like I said, we have an international now. We have a second one for a custom. But dude, that is awesome. Let's jump back into the original scene before we wrap this up. And a 65 convertible limousine. Check it out. Super cool. It is a prototype, guys. This is not the final. I mean, this is a rough draft of this car, but I did use 2 of my metal on metal castings. So it actually wasn't really hard to cut these. And then this is just hot glue that I just covered in chrome paint. So this is a prototype. I'm going to keep saying that because I don't want you guys to think this is the level of quality I want to put out there. But somebody had tagged me on Facebook about a 65 limousine, and it looked pretty sweet. So I was like, you know what? I want to see, do I have the ability to chop some cars, put them together, and make one? So here it is. It is the first iteration. Like I said, I want to come up with a way to make that interior a solid piece. I'll probably plastic fuse them, make the doors go up fully instead of that weird little notch out. But that's because that's where the dash goes, because I used 2 front interior pieces and then made it a 6-seater. But from a distance, it looks cool. It is good from far, but far from good. So this will be a prototype that I have. Now that I know how it's going to go together, it's all mocked up. It's very, very cool. So as you see right here, we did get a 2026 casting in our collection. The new Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. New for 2026, this is a case out of the electric vehicles or the Hot Wheels EV series. 2 of 10 cars. So there's going to be 2 EVs out of this one. And I can't wait to see what other ones come out of there because I'm not going to buy them. It's only the Mach-E I wanted. But I do like the deco. It's the RTR in red, white, and blue. You do have the exotic 10 spokes, which debuted on the Calero GT. And it's another dark blue one. So when it comes to the Mach-E 1400, we had the Treasure Hunt, which came in a dark blue. We also had a dark blue RTR livery here. So I wish they chose a different color because yeah, we have 3 blues so far. We have red, white, and blue and Zamac. But can we get a black? Can we get a yellow? How about a performance orange? Maybe a leadfoot gray or fighter jet gray? I think that'd be pretty cool. So hopefully we'll see more of the EV. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the Mach-E. I'm not 100% sold, but I do respect the 1400. This thing is an animal, and we got it in the collection. So definitely stoked for this one. And no, we have not seen a case in our area. A buddy of mine hooked it up, and I don't know where he scored it. So there's that one, new to the collection. And we also, yes, it is that time yet again. We got a package. So this is from Scott over at Low 96 HB. Worked out a trade to get this in the collection. I need to send his out actually. So after I open this up, I'll put his stuff in here, send that box right back out, and we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I got to send this to my buddy anyways. So I'll be meeting him after I film this, after I go work out, swing by my job, meet up, drop it off. So let's go ahead and open up this box right here because I cannot wait to add this to the collection and see what's inside. All right, guys. So I've actually been trying to find this one for probably all of 2025, and it never showed up here. I do have a white one, but this was a color that just never came here. And if it did, I just truly missed out. I cannot wait to get this bad boy added. So let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Very well packaged, of course. I expect nothing less from my man Scott. So let's go ahead and put that over here because I will be using that for his stuff. But here we go, guys. 124. Another big boy added to the collection. And here we go, guys. It is the Texaco Fox body. Now we do have the white one, but never found the silver. Look at how awesome this looks. Holy crap, that is nice. Man, I didn't realize it was a satin silver. That just makes the body lines really stand out. Look at how awesome that is. So the other Fox body that I have is sitting over here, and it has been waiting for this one to show up, and it just never did. So there's the white one. Now we have the silver, and it goes along with the Golf, which I know a lot of people are a huge fan of that. I am as well. Very, very cool heritage colors of the Golf, blue and orange. But this bad boy is awesome. So huge thanks to Scott for this trade. I finally checked this one off. This was one I almost forgot about. And every now and then I'll see it on Facebook. Someone will post that they found one. And I'm like, dang, I still haven't seen it. So Scott reached out and was like, hey man, do you have this one? I'm pretty sure you do. I was like, I do not. And yes, that happens. There's times where I don't have a car and someone messages me and I'm like, dude, let me know what you want. So I will be getting his box out, and there we go. So 2 Mustangs added to the collection. Like I said, this weekend I was pretty much busy doing customs. This one came out freaking awesome. I love that one. And then this one, prototype, guys. Like I said, it's not the final product. I'm going to be trying to do more customs. I know I haven't done as many as I would like to. I used to do a lot more, but now I think I'm going to find a good balance on the weekends where I'll just do customs. So normally I try to do filming, I try to do racing, I try to do too many things at once, and I think the weekends are going to be just for customs. And then of course with this paint, I'm excited. So it's a super short episode, but hopefully you guys enjoy these pieces and enjoy seeing some customs, even though I don't really showcase that many. But other than that, stay tuned to next weekend because I will be visiting Bob, getting those customs and probably some other ones that he has in his collection. And yeah, so stay tuned until then by hitting that subscribe button if you haven't, so you don't miss out on future episodes. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop. We drop at least twice a week, maybe sometimes 3. Sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, I'll drop a 4th episode. It just depends. So until then, guys, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.